What is good, people? It's your boy QTV here with the one transfer window challenge. Yes, we are doing something a little bit different. Just whilst my throat heals, there's one rule. It's very simple. We have one transfer window to make signs. Also, have a good time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Fabio Quaccarelli, by the way, my names do not get enough. They do not get enough credit. Here to turn Liviola into the best team in the world with just one transfer window to make signings. So obviously we pulled Chiesa back. But why did we pick Fiorentina? We're going to do it with other teams. But that front three, Nico Gonzalez, Dusan Vlahovic, Federico Chiesa, all world-class players in Chiesa's case, or talents in the other twos, plus the likes of Milinkovic and Castrovilli and Trigowski in goal. It offers a lot of potential, especially when you mix it with our signings here. Aaron Hickey, Mert Mulder, the short king himself, Nico Dominguez, and a little man you might not recognise from our youth academy. Obviously, we did have to make some outs because we've got 5 years to do the best we can. Players here with no potential or who've already peaked, they ain't much use to us. But this man, Leo Glesho, certainly is. We see that shooting pace and he will certainly not be playing left mid, moving centre mid. But with those sales, we had time for one more big signing, and when I say big, I mean it. We named our front three, but I still wanted one more great defender, and with what we had left, Alessandro Bastoni. I said with the front three, they all have world-class potential. Milinkovic, Mert Mulder, Hickey, they're all very, very good, but I don't see them hitting that 90 rated. And we're not going to sign a team full of 90 rated players. So the best we can do right now is get as many world-class potential players and mix them with some players with huge squad potential. So there's 80 to 85 rated players. And see what we can do. But first season done. You see 6th place, you would be disappointed. But 70 points. And not just 70 points. Look how many points. 14 points separated Bergamo or Atlanta and Hellas Verona's. It was an incredibly competitive season. So what do we have to focus on? Player development. And there was a lot of it. You see all of this, right? Just wait for it, okay? Just wait for the fullbacks. Mert Mulder up 7 from 71 to 78. Aaron Hickey up 6 from 71 to 77. I can't wait to see what they do going into season 2. It is so depressing seeing that transfer budget, I won't lie. 50 million, what we could do with that. But up to 5th place.
Sorry, forgive me the word, it's bullshit.
1 point less, but 1 place up, because that's just how this works apparently. But again, player development, we have our first 90 rated player, boys. Federico Chiesa up to 91. But I said our fullbacks are developing well. Well, just take a look at the boy Aaron Hickey.
I fucking love you, man.
Up another 6. That means he's gone up 13 ratings. Or 12? I'm not good. I mean, I teach maths as a specialist subject, so I probably shouldn't say I'm bad at maths, but I'm not good at maths. Up to 83 is all that matters. Leo Gresho also up to 80 rated. Our team is developing nicely. Going on to season 3. Yeah, we're going to be rushing through this, boys and girls, so keep your wits about you. 107 million. Boys and girls, I'd say you don't like looking at screens all day, but you play FIFA all day. I'd say you don't like looking at menus all day, but you probably watch Castro whilst you do it. But me, I like a bit of gameplay. It gets my ADHD kicking, it gets me thriving, it makes me feel a certain type of way. So let's have some. And our opponents, Salatina, Saltine Crackers, whatever you want to fucking call them. Interesting about them, they might be getting kicked out to Serie A in the next month. They are owned, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe the owner of Lazio owns both them and Lazio, and obviously, for obvious reasons, that is illegal, so the Serie A might be going down to 19 teams, but just a quick message as you see this goal go in, just remember.
I know I'm hot. Fuck. Control yourself.
I know my football is very attractive, I know for you under 18s it might get you a little hot under the collar, but just keep your wits about you, yeah? You never know when your parents could walk in. And I said it once, I'll say it before. Anyone who does watch me with headphones off, fair fucks to you. You're a braver man than I'd ever be. But anyway, why the gameplay, Quackers? There's got to be a story behind it, of course. I gave us 5 seasons to win Europe. Well, in 3, that's all it took us to dominate Italy more than the Catholic Church ever dreamed of being. The French laid siege to the Vatican, the English did too, but no one has quite laid siege like CJ himself. Italian champions in just 3 years. Let's see what we can do in the next 2, boys and girls. Comfortably winning that. I don't think we need to speak about the Europa League if that's okay, but let's speak about player development. 2 90 rated players. Chiesa was getting a little bit lonely, so Vlahovic joined him. The rest of the team as well. It's basically looking exactly like I said it would. Bastoni, Vlahovic and Chiesa are the key players. The rest of them growing into excellent support. On to season 4 to see how they continue doing it, and I'm going to be sacked. I'm going to be super set because the EA manager rating system's really stupid. Great. Oh yeah, I have 155 million. That'll help me. It'll help me put players on contracts they don't even really want because they don't want to sign contract extensions because the contract system's as broken as the manager rating system and EA ain't going to be fixing it anytime soon. But boys and girls, was it ever in doubt? League 1. Not just that. Bayern Munich, Fiorentina, Cup final, you know what that means. It means we're not going to speak about the Champions League because this is a Europa League Cup final. Thank you for your understanding. But Dragowski versus Lafont, a former Fiorentina keeper versus the man who kicked him out, and Lafont has the first laugh with a brilliant save on Nico Gonzalez. But Castroville finds Chiesa and the boy came home. The boy came home like I've truly wished my father... No, to be fair, my dad was not a great man growing up. He's improved, but you know, he wasn't a great man growing up, so he can stay away. Chiesa, though, I'm so happy you did. The man could have stayed in Turin. He could have stayed where he had it easy, but he said no. My Fiorentina boys need me. Quackers needs me. Have you heard about his father? He's not a good man. Casido to Jamal Musiala. Andre Gold, that's what we call him because of his right foot. Finds Noni Madueke. And the man from Eindhoven left Tottenham to do exactly this. He left Tottenham to get game time so he could go to a bigger team. And after it equalised, not much happened except for this. I'm not going to lie, that is the single worst tackle I've ever seen anyone make in a game of FIFA. And I'm still not quite sure, having watched it back for the 10th time, how he didn't get sent off. Chiesa's reaction was about the reaction of all of us, but extra time, Chiesa, beautiful pass into Soto, and the man hero lifts the Europa League is what I'd like to say. I'm still not quite sure how he missed that. I'm not sure what's quite as shocking, that or the not red card. But boys and girls, that would mean penalties. And Dusan Vlahovic, was it ever in doubt? Top bins, the toppest of top bins that is, to set us on our way. And Maximilian Gomez. You should probably know by now, to those watching, there isn't anyone on YouTube in the world better at saving penalties than me. Online, offline, it doesn't matter. Marcel Sabitzer just kicked over. I don't watch their heads. I think that's a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing. They might have patched it. They always say they patch it and they never do. I don't watch it. All I know is I make saves, and Kamara, that save is one for the camera. Chiesa, though, he came home. And he brought gold along with him. The man came home to Florence to do exactly that. To be the man to assist Castroville. I don't know why I didn't give Chiesa the armband, to be honest. But Castroville, Gaetano, gets to lift the Europa League. But boys and girls, one more season to lift the Champions League. Can we get it done? Is that fucking Cagliari?
I don't think you have
Cagliari, whose best rated player is 82 at top. This is our team, and Cagliari are top of the league. What? Anyway, we did get through our Champions League group very easily, and after a very, very easy knockout run, we got through to Atletico de Madrid. You're going to see our competition record. We only lost one competition where we did get to the finals. But just want to ask, does anyone else find they play Atletico de Madrid all the time? Like, all the time in cup finals? Well, obviously in the Champions League final, not just cup finals. God. But honestly, I have to beat Atletico de Madrid down more than I beat down the English language. And I'm not joking, I had to get the 7-year-old students I teach to check my uni work because my vocabulary has been caught lacking more than anyone walking through Brixton at night. To be honest, Brixton's actually a really lovely place now. But moving swiftly on, we have a Champions League final. Atletico make the first move, but Rafinha's shot, it ain't strong. It ain't impressive. It's looking like one of my pickup lines on Tinder. Soon though, Vlahovic gets it through to Sotil. He's already bottled one. Surely he can't bottle enough. Excuse me for a second, lads, whilst I take care of something. Christian Kwame should have been the one on the pitch from the start. Nico Gonzalez, of course, injured, but Chiesa hits him with the... And he is away. Alan St. Maximum. The Saint, he's going to need a Saint to save him right now. Vlahovic, Batistuta and Baggio in tears looking down from the stands. Vlahovic, Chiesa, they took their place. And right now they may be taking their place next to him in the Fiorentina Hall of Fame. I may portray a duck on the screen, but boys and girls, it might be time to call me the Scorpion King. Chiesa with the beautiful whip. Vlahovic with the delicious scorpion kick. Ibra in tears. The less about that one, the better. Chiesa though coming forward. We need something quickly. Vlahovic with a beautiful reverse. It comes to Kwame, and I'm not quite sure how he's onside. The less said about it, the better, to be perfectly honest. So let's just move swiftly on, except we're 2-1 up, and move. 65 on the clock now. Vlahovic. Ref. If I knew I could punch players in the face if I played in goal, I'd have done it more often. 87 on the clock though, and it's us on the attack. Atletico need something. They need the ball, to be honest, because Kwame's whipping it. Chiesa's success rate against that cross looking about like it doesn't matter, because boys and girls, champions of Europe in just 5 short seasons, 1 transfer window, 5 seasons, we got it done. Let me know down below if there's any teams you'd like me to try this challenge with. I've got an idea. This is going to be a tough one. I've got an idea of a club close to my heart that I'm going to try and do this without making any signings at all. Obviously not Man City or PSG, because it'd just be too easy. Let me know though. I think Sociedad will be an excellent team to try us with next time. Boys and girls, the record is there. But off the record, on the record, whatever you want to say. Lads, you've been nothing short